What is going on, guys? It is DragonLordAzure. We are back with more playthrough of Octopath Traveler. So in the last episode, we made the long trek all the way from Boulder Falls all the way to Flames Grace, I believe is where we were at. Yes, so Flames Grace within the Frostlands, and we are going to be going over Ophilia's story and getting her as a part of the team, which I'm pretty sure she is like the white mage, so that's going to kind of help us out a little bit with healing factor. Lianna, wait. I will perform the Kindling in your stead. Her name is Ophilia, and she is a cleric. In her home of Flames Grace, the great cathedral towers above all. Within its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service to the flame. She has been helping Lianna, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the Kindling, a holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. But on the eve of Lianna's departure, tragedy strikes. Ophilia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She will need brave allies on the path she has chosen. So find comrades and add them to your party, seek out your fellow travelers, and they will ask you for your help. Complete chapter 1 of their story and they will join you on the journey. After chapter 1, you can change your party members at the tavern. So yes, we are going to be taking her along, and this is actually really nice that they added, is you can actually hear her story from the very beginning. So like how we did with Therion, you're going to actually be able to know her story from the very beginning to get a good grasp of what's going on.
Come in. May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day. And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
This is cute.
How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now. Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was. Lianna? You needn't worry about me. I was born to make the pilgrimage. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down. You really are incredible, Lianna. I don't know how you do it. What? As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you. And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone. Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophilia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it. A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you. Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
Alright. So her sister has to do it. In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains and filled the seas, and gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts. And then they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Alfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Alfred called astral fire down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, then sealing him away in the afterworld. A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Ostera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people. Dig it. I dig a good backstory.
There you are, my girls.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path. Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
It is as if the two of you have become women grown in but the blink of an eye. How long has it been, Ophilia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
Come on, Feely. We're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it. Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for. Of course. You're right, Lianna.
Just goes to show that family goes beyond blood ties.
And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Lianna.
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running.
Ouch.
Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
Yeah, stop being so lazy.
Oh my. When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophilia. So it would seem. Now, tell me, Lianna. Are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
But of course, Father. I am ready.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands. This is the Kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step foot into the wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts.
I think this has to deal more with, she has to go to different churches and or temples, because the flame is actually what keeps Galdera down. If the flame goes out, then Galdera rises again.
Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned. But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
Father? Are you all right, Your Excellency?
Father's a little sick.
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my years announcing their advance.
Oh, you mustn't sound so gloomy, Your Excellency. There is still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus. Ophilia is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here. We will let the Pontiff know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
We will take care of everything, Your Excellency. I'll see Father back to his chambers. Thank you, Lianna. I will see to our duties here.
Yeah, Dad. Go lay down. You're not feeling well.
Well then.
I suppose I best start preparing for the next service at once. Oh my, what is a child doing here all alone? What is the matter, child? It's my mama. She's gone and I can't find her anywhere. Come back, Mama. Don't leave me here all alone.
Won't you come with me?
Now, let's dry those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother? Can you really find her?
Of course.
Of course, my child. The sacred flame will show us the way. Though, I should be preparing for the service. No. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should be able to finish everything in time. So, Ophilia can guide people. Let the flame guide your path. Really? You'll really help me find her? Okay, so we're on a quest to reunite to family. Come, child. Your mom was just outside.
Mother! Young man!
There you are.
Oh!
Sister Ophilia, how can I thank you for taking care of this little troublemaker of mine? And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own?
Actually...
Pray do not scold the poor boy. He was so brave and good this whole time.
Thank you so much.
You're too kind, Sister Ophilia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It is no wonder the Archbishop is so proud of his two daughters. 2 daughters? Surely you must know that he is forever boasting of you and Sister Lianna both.
Truly?
He does?
But of course.
But of course. Almost every time I speak to him. Come along now, you. Thank Sister Ophilia, and then it's back home with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Ophilia. It was my pleasure, child. But do try to stay with your mother in the future, yes?
I see.
Your Excellency. I will do all I can to be the daughter you would want me to be.
If I might.
If I might have a moment, sister.
Of course.
Yes, might I be of some service, my good sir? Would you know where I might find His Excellency the Bishop? May I ask who is looking for him? Pray my lack of manners. My name is Matthias. I am a trader with Leone, the Leonal Consortium. The Archbishop has generously deigned to engage in a transaction of sorts with us.
Well then.
A trader? I see. It is an honor to meet you, sir. I am Sister Ophilia.
Oh!
So you are Sister Ophilia. I've heard so much about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my services, he spoke much of his two daughters. I also heard that Sister Lianna will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such loyal servants. It is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister with her forthcoming journey that the Archbishop has summoned me here today. Is that so? We are much obliged for your support.
No.
Think nothing of it, good sister. It is the duty of the faithful to serve the Church, as the Church so tirelessly serves us.
No.
Sister Ophelia, you must come at once. Whatever is the matter?
It's a disaster!
Sister Ophelia, it's the Archbishop. His Excellency has collapsed.
But how could...
But I will come at once. Master Matthias, please forgive me for abandoning you when you have journeyed so far, but...
No.
Do not spare a moment's thought for me, sister. Pray, go to the Archbishop's side at once.
Forgive me.
Thank you for your understanding, sir. Please excuse me.
Your Excellency! Ophelia, please! Please, take a moment to breathe. Forgive me, Lianna, but His Excellency...
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
Of course. Forgive me.
Anna?
Yes, Father?
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is going to... here.
Father!
Worry not, Sister Lianna. He is only resting.
Lianna.
Sister Lianna, are you not well?
I'm fine.
Sister might be sick too.
I think I just need some fresh air. Lianna. I know she is trying to act strong before the others. I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this.
Make for the hill overlooking the cathedral. Sounds good to me. So we're just gonna mosey on down this way. So it seems like her father, the Archbishop, is really sick. And it seems like her sister's been pushing herself way too hard to live up to the standards that her father has. And now she's getting sick too.
Ophilia? Lianna! What am I to do, Ophilia? Father! My father is... Lianna. Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst. But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong. And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey. But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
Don't despair, Lianna. We are together in this. We will find a way.
Ophilia.
It has been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing, and no one to care for me.
Now then.
Do not despair, Ophilia. From today, we are your family. This is Lianna, my daughter, your new sister.
Hey!
My name's Lianna, but you can call me Anna if you'd like.
Huh?
What's the matter with her?
Oh.
Lianna, I'm afraid that Ophilia has gone through something very sad. So let us see if she is cheered once more. Together, in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes!
Yes, Father, I'll be the best sister ever, Ophilia. Now, going through something traumatic like that would scar a kid. Really would. My first days in the Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and I spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell, Lianna, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Feely! Don't you want to go outside? Oh, I know! There's someplace I just have to take you! What?
You're coming with me whether you like it or not.
This way! Up here! Where are we going? It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there. Here we are. What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too.
I mean, it does look like a very nice view.
It's beautiful. Isn't it, though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me? Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not. I'm not crying. Good to hear it. We're going to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Lianna. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then...
After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Lianna brought out of me from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for running off like that. I will return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
Yes.
Pray do that, Lianna. He will rest all the easier knowing you are with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Lianna than anyone else. And yet she must hide that from all around her. Tomorrow she is to set out and gather the ember from the Cave of Origin.
In that case...
If I were to gather the ember in her place, Lianna could stay by her father's side. Of course, I cannot bear to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into that cave without the church's blessing, I'd get more than just a stern lecture, that is for sure. As I recall, the Cave of Origins lies within the foothills to the east of here. So I must gather the ember that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. This is the path that I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid? I thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now, let us make to the Cave of Origin. It lies in the hills to the east of town. Ophilia has joined the party. So what we're going to do is we are going to set her up. We're going to set her up with some good stuff, boy, let me tell you. Okay, so we're going to get her a quartz rod. Go ahead and equip that. We're going to give her a round shield. Equip that to her. We're going to get her a pointed hat. Increase her defense a little bit. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I want her attack to stay where it is. And then we're gonna do... Yeah, doing this is a little bit better for her. So we're gonna do this to increase her defense drastically. There we go. Very nice. And then we do have the extra accessories for her to put on. So we can up her evasion and we can up her speed. And there we go. Because I don't think we really have another rod or anything. So now we can actually sell. We can sell the old coin. We can sell the buckler that she had. We can sell the ordinary hat. We can sell the other buckler. We can sell the robe. We can sell the circlet because the circlet's not going to do anything really for her. We're gonna keep the Dance Traditional Garb for now, just because of the sheer fact that it's pretty expensive. But also it might be decently good. And that's why I wanted to grab that, because we're going to do this, because we don't have another one of those, we don't have another one of those. Iron Helm stays there, but we are gonna put on, yeah, my speed's gonna go down by 22, but I've still been fine, but this is gonna raise up my HP by almost 100. So I'd be very foolish to not want to put that on. And I'm not gonna do anything with that wind attire. It's just gonna stay there for the time being, until we find something to do with it. And then we do have that critical nut that we can use for somebody too. At least that's pretty nice. So we're gonna keep all that. Okay, so then we're going to use, let's see, where is, okay, so it's just gonna be in this. Okay, so critical. Who has the lowest critical right now? 102.56. Okay, so we are going to get it. Well, I think if I remember correctly, she has... let me see. You have heal wounds. Why won't it show me like actual abilities? I figured there would be an actual way to like show like abilities and whatnot, you'd think, right? Because I think if anything she might have like holy damage. So yeah, we'll just use the critical on her. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Critical nut on Ophilia to raise her critical hit. And we are good to go there. Then we're gonna have one quick little stay at the room, which is gonna cost us goose egg, which is beautiful. I love when it doesn't cost me anything to do anything here. Okay, so then we are going to be heading east out of the place. So let's go ahead and save. That way we have this saved up and ready to go. And that is going to do it for this episode of Octopath Traveler. I really appreciate you guys watching. Next episode, we'll head into the Cave of Origins and finish out Ophilia's origin story. Pun intended, if you want to take it that way. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Are you ready for this?